making sure to hide it behind other bags to make it harder to find. Then he returns home, which happens to be an old abandoned restaurant, and finds his mother having gone through another episode because of her Alzheimer's, which puts extra stress on Jungmin's wife, who has to deal with her while her husband is at work. To make matters worse, his wife tells him their daughter has called to tell them she couldn't get a student loan and she'll be taking the semester off to work. The next day, Jungmin arrives 3 minutes late at work, so his very young manager scolds him for it and reminds him that arriving late twice in a month equals losing the job, showing no sympathy for Jungmin's struggles with his sick mother. He also doesn't allow Jungmin to leave work earlier when his wife ends up in the hospital because his mother pushed her down the stairs during another breakdown. By the time he makes it to the hospital, his daughter had already arrived even when she came all the way from Seoul, and his wife tells him she can't take care of his mother any longer. Now that he's the sole caretaker of his mother, Jungmin is under even more stress, and one morning, he oversleeps. When he calls his manager to tell him he may arrive a bit late, he's fired on the spot. The first thing he remembers after hanging up is the bag with the money, so he doesn't hesitate to ride his bicycle in the rain and go back to the sauna for it. There's a new employee already working there, so Jungmin just tells him he's come to pick up his own stuff. After grabbing the bag with the money from the storage room, Jungmin tries to leave, but he's stopped twice on his way out. First by 2 cops, who show him a picture of Myung-gu and ask him if he's seen him. Then he's stopped by his manager, who doesn't believe that bag is Jungmin's and requests to see its contents, but Jungmin finally stands up to him and tells him he can't order him around anymore. Afterward, Jungmin rushes back to his house and hides the bag inside an old box where he keeps old things that used to belong to his dead father, like his kitchen knives. The following day, he discovers his wife has started to work because he's unemployed, so Jungmin tells her he has some money and they should open the restaurant again, but she turns him down. Afterward, he goes to a cafe to meet his manager, who wants to give him what he owes him of his salary not to have legal trouble in the future. When Jungmin gets there, he discovers this is a lie. His manager is sharing a table with Yun-hee and Mr. Park pretending to be cops.